difference between part 2 and part 3 is that in part 2 you can prepare, then you speak for 2 minutes. In part 3, it's going to be really similar with part 1, where you don't have time to prepare, you need to answer my question right away. And part 3 is different in part 1 in a way that the questions is more challenging. Okay, so maybe in part 1 I ask you a question like, do you like to draw? Do you like to paint? Right? You can easily answer that question. But one of the questions in part 3 can be, do you think children should should learn to read before they go to school?
You
see?
Should I answer that? Never mind.
Yeah, it's more challenging. It requires you to think, to give response that, to think about other point of view. No, do you think people should read more classics?
Because classics can teach a lot about our country's history as well as our surroundings. For example, for Pramudia's books, it could teach us about class consciousness and also what our life is like before Indonesia is still colonized by the Netherlands, right? And I think classics just overall give us a more broader view towards our world than what modern books would give us.
That's really a good response. I asked you 2 questions and you managed to make them coherent and relevant. Practice like this, you can join our IELTS Speaking Bootcamp, which starts on the 24th of October. It's the bootcamp is going to be 1 month, so you will have 8 meetings, and there's only 8 people in the class. Sometimes, if last batch we only have 4, so maximum 8 students. Yeah. You get specific feedback, just like I was doing with our friends here tonight. And we are also going to be talking more about speaking part 1, part 2, and part 3, the suggestions how to get to a certain band score, and of course, more speaking practice, okay? Because sometimes speaking yourself, practicing yourself is not enough to reach a certain band score. You need someone to give you feedback, and we are trained to give you feedback because I was trained as an IELTS examiner, and I am also training my teachers to be able to evaluate the clients. Just DM me, and I will let you know the bonus. Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next session with Think in English. Follow us so you don't miss any updates on our live session.